I was first elected into Parliament in 2006, served as the Minister of State for Health in 2014, later as Senior Minister of State for Health and Transport in 2017. In the 2020 general election, our PAP team lost Sengkang GRC. Following that, I returned to clinical practice as a CEO and Director of Pediatric Ophthalmology at Eagle Eye Centre, while at the same time serving as a Senior Visiting Consultant at the Singapore National Eye Centre. Despite the setback, I remain committed to serving Sengkang residents as a grassroots advisor and branch chairman of Sengkang West Branch. Our team has an average age of 43, with equal gender representation. Though we come from different professional backgrounds, we share the same passion to serve Sengkang residents and to win back the trust. With my experience in government, town council leadership, being the chairman of Ang Mo Kio Town Council, as well as my deep involvement in grassroots work, combined with the fresh perspectives of my younger teammates, we are well equipped to address both current challenges faced by Sengkang residents, as well as future opportunities in Sengkang.
I'm here today because I care deeply about the future of our children and our families. I'm a working parent. I have 2 young children and an elderly parent. So I know the juggling act many of us face, wanting to create happy memories for our children, balancing a demanding career, and making sure that our parents are cared for and live meaningful lives. 4 years ago, I started serving in Sengkang North as a volunteer. And I started by knocking on doors, listening to residents to understand what they want. I had the chance to meet with many residents who shared with me their challenges, their dreams, and their hopes for themselves as well as for their families. I met many families too, sandwiched families like mine, balancing career, and also children whom they want to give their best for, elderly who may stay at home or living nearby. They hope to have convenience, easy to access amenities, as well as a safe environment and active programs for them to take part in, and hopefully friends to bring them along too. And so we started by initiating local community projects, and we saw how community projects like this for specific community groups can make a difference. Projects included like $2 breakfast sets, fair price on wheels, free haircuts, or legal aid clinic. We want to build communities in Sengkang because at the end of the day, our strength lies in the bonds that we have with each other and the trust that we have in our neighbors. At work, I lead a deep tech venture builder. I help scientists and young founders turn ideas into real-world solutions. And it's about bringing dreams to life and executing them step by step. It is a constant effort of validation, scanning the horizon, and identifying the right opportunities and pivots if necessary. And that is the same spirit that I bring to Sengkang by planning thoughtfully and acting decisively for our Sengkang families to do better and to do well.
Being an educator at a local university for more than 15 years have provided me with a very deep understanding of the fears, concerns, and aspirations of our youth. Young Singaporeans have a very deep worry about getting their first job and building their career. They also worry about the cost of owning their first homes. All this while trying to meet expectations of settling down and starting a family. As the Vice Dean of Students in the NUS, I clearly also understand the importance of achieving educational success and social mobility, not only in terms of academic results, but also based on interests, talents, as well as one's own personal and mental capabilities. I strongly believe on the importance of having better mental health and well-being through pursuing our own interests and hobbies, as well as through balancing our work, studies, and quality family life. Our life is not a rat race with others in society, but instead, it is the pursuit to be the best versions of ourselves. One other concern that I share with families with young children and aging parents in Sengkang is that we all want a safer environment and lead more productive lives, especially in today's digital age, where the use of digital technologies and online communication has become a necessity. I've also spoken to many seniors living in Sengkang who have experienced being scammed online in one way or another. But I am hopeful. I have devoted a large part of my life researching and understanding about the effects of digital technologies and social media on human lives.
Like my grandma, I also work in the food and beverage business. And for the last 13 years, I've worked in a highly competitive environment where manpower is unstable, the hours are long, and everyone in Singapore knows how grueling F&B can be. Problem solving truly happens at every turn. But through my challenges, I have sought to create meaningful change, contributing to the Singapore Business Federation SME Committee and the Catering Trade Association, where we champion support for small medium enterprises or SMEs. Our SMEs employ 70% of our Singapore workforce, and by supporting them, we ensure better opportunities for Singaporeans, whether it be through jobs or by creating access to doing business for our future young Singaporeans. Some have asked me, why enter politics now when you have 2 young children at home? My children are young, but it is exactly because of this that I can better represent Sengkang parents. I understand their struggles. I feel the same pangs of mom guilt when I miss my children's milestones. And it is precisely the reason why I tell myself to be courageous and step forward now, even though my children are young, so that we can make a difference for all our families in Sengkang.